Phileas Fogg, you want to marry my niece, BeeLinda?
Yes, Lord Mayor.
Then prove yourself worthy. Travel around the world in 80 days. Impossible! We shall do it. I'll bet you 20,000 pounds you can't. It's a bet.
Around the world in 80 days. Passepartout, so far, me marry BeeLinda maze. Passepartout.
It's come down. Yes, Lord Mayor. At your service. Stop Fogg from traveling around the world in 80 days. I must win that bet.
Fogg may fail because of fix, unless Fogg mixes his tricks. Around the world with Passepartout.
Oh, Phileas, do be careful. My uncle is sending this man named Fix to stop you.
Don't you worry, mademoiselle. I, as his companion, shall watch out for Monsieur Fix.
Around the world in 80 days, so Fogg may marry BeeLinda maze. Around the world with
Passepartout!
What a beautiful city Naples is. Too bad we have to leave. But if we're to get around the world in 80 days, we must make the 4 o'clock boat this afternoon.
What shall I pack in the bag for this journey, monsieur?
Now, let me see now. For a journey like this, we ought to take a compass, a mouse, and...
A mouse?
And 3 pairs of roller skates.
Well, the compass is no problem, but the roller skates... Voila, the roller skates! Now for the mouse! Come along. I won't hurt you. In you go. All packed, monsieur, except for that naughty Toto. Toto, come, little monkey.
Good. Then we can be on our way. Come in.
Urgent message for Mr. Fogg.
Thank you, young man.
What is it, monsieur?
A request from my friend Professor Fiorelli, who is excavating out at Pompeii. He wants me to look at what may be an important discovery he has made.
But no, monsieur. There is no time. We must catch our boat.
There is time. Come on.
You heard that, Mr. Fix?
I did indeed, Mr. Fix. I'll see that they don't make that boat.
Then you have a plan, do you, Mr. Fix?
Have I got a plan? Have I got a plan? You bet your life I have.
Well, what is it?
The first step is...
All right. What's the second step, Mr. Fix?
But what if something should happen? What if we should find Fix tricks? What if we should be unable to take the 4 o'clock boat? What then, Monsieur Fogg?
Oh, come, lad. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
Mountain? Molehill? What does this mean?
There. You see that little mound on the grass?
It is moving. Careful, Toto.
Yes. That is made by a mole digging a tunnel. And that little mound is called a molehill. Now, do you understand?
But of course, it is a very little thing. It is not a big thing like a mountain.
Precisely. So the expression, don't make a mountain out of a molehill, means...
Don't make a big problem out of a little problem.
Good show, Passepartout. Now, let's find our way to Pompeii. According to Professor Fiorelli's directions, we should take the East Side train to Pompeii, and he will meet us there.
But how do we get to the East Side station, monsieur?
I'll ask this gentleman. Pardon, signor.
Buongiorno, signori. Buongiorno.
Where will we find the East Side train station? We are anxious to get to Pompeii.
Very simple. Go down to this street until you come almost to the end, and turn a right, take the first and third a left, then go to the next block and turn a right, then right again and left and right again, and go up the steps, and there you are.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, mate. You're going to be so lost you'll never even get to Pompeii, much less make the 4 o'clock boat.
Don't get excited, lad.
But what can we do? We shall never get out of this place.
Nonsense, Passepartout. We simply ask for new instructions. I beg your pardon, Signora, but could you tell us where to find the East Side train station?
Of course, it's a pleasure. Go down the steps till you come to the sea level and take a sharp turn straight ahead until you see a large fountain. Go around the fountain to keep it dry and take your first curve ahead until you see the same fountain again. Go 3 blocks beyond the other point until you cross the Palazzo Reale. After the Palazzo, go down the stairs and there you are. Clear?
Thank you, Signora.
Where can we be now, monsieur? We are lost, and time grows short.
We still have ample time.
But what if we cannot find our way out of here? What if we must go on and on, forever running in circles, never finding the train station?
Come, lad, don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
But this is no molehill, monsieur. This is a big problem.
Not really. Hand me the compass.
The compass?
Exactly. Since we are searching for the East Side station, we simply turn our compass until the needle is pointing north. And then we know that this is the way east, to the East Side station.
Parlez-vous! How clever, Monsieur Fogg!
Compasses are no good here. That's the wrong way. You'll end up falling off the side of the earth. Come back and pass go. You forgot to collect $200.
There's Mount Vesuvius, Passepartout, the famous volcano.
Famous? Why is it famous, monsieur?
Because it erupted nearly 2,000 years ago and buried the city where we are going, Pompeii.
So, they're off on a little trip to Pompeii, are they? Well, maybe we can just hit them off at the pass and make the trip a little longer, eh, Mr. Fix? Don't call me Fix, you fool. Can't you see I'm a famous person? Oh, and who might that be, stranger? I am the famous lone bandit of Pompeii. I always leave my enemies in ruins, just to watch me stop the train. Horsey, away!
You said that Mount Vesuvius actually buried the city of Pompeii? But how could that be?
Vesuvius is a very dangerous volcanic mountain, lad. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the top of the mountain exploded, and the sky filled with black clouds. Ashes from the explosion fell on the city and buried it completely.
Parlez-vous! How terrible!
Yes, all the people and animals were buried along with Pompeii's buildings.
Okay, lone bandit of Pompeii, do your stuff. Alter your train in the name of the lone bandit of Pompeii, or I shall reduce your train to ruins.
But if the city of Pompeii is buried, Monsieur Fogg, what is the good of our going there?
Because now they're digging down to the city and restoring it, Passepartout.
After almost 2,000 years?
Yes, indeed. And my good friend, Professor Fiorelli, is in charge of the digging.
Are you sure you know what you're doing this time, lone bandit? How can I miss? They'll have to stop before that log I put on the tracks. And then I'll finally fix that fog. Halt before the lone bandit of Pompeii, or I will turn your train to ruins!
But what is the point of digging up a city which has been buried almost 2,000 years?
Oh, there is much we can learn from the past, lad. And the ruins of Pompeii are remarkably preserved.
around the world in 80 days. We are done for, monsieur.
Nonsense. Don't go making a mountain out of a molehill.
A molehill? Surely you cannot think this is a small problem. We are doomed.
Just open the bag, Passepartout.
Open the bag?
Precisely.
Here now, stop it there. This is a robbery. You can't be running around like a bunch of chickens.
Fix tricks. The bandit is only Monsieur Fix.
Blimey, messed up by a mouse. Give it
Parlez-vous, monsieur. That mouse was wonderful.
Yeah, but I think you'd better get him back in the bag now, lad, if we want to finish our journey.
Nice work there, Mr. Fix. But how was I to know about a mouse? Because of your cheesy tricks, that's how. You ought to be prepared. Well, I'll stop him at Pompeii. You'd better, Mr. Fix, or Lord Mays may be stopping you. I will. I'll fix that Fogg, or me name isn't Fix.
It's amazing what you've done here, Professor. Everything seems as if the people were still here.
Yes, it's just as it was on the day Vesuvius exploded. A perfect record of life nearly 2,000 years ago. This was Main Street. Those men are my helpers, hauling away the ashes and cinders.
And Passepartout, notice the street. All paved with stone and just as smooth as our streets today.
Paved streets in that day are indeed amazing, monsieur. But right now, I am more interested in getting back to Naples to be sure we make the 4 o'clock boat.
We have enough time, Passepartout.
I say, stranger, what's that funny noise?
That a noise? Oh, that's only the mountain.
Mountain?
Mount Vesuvius. She rumbles and shakes all of the time.
But aren't you frightened?
No, senor. Not unless Vesuvius rumbles for more than a minute at a time.
Then what happens?
Oh, senor, if that happens, it is very frightening indeed, for it means the volcano may be ready to erupt.
And what would you and the others do if it rumbled for minutes?
Do, senor? What would we do? We would leap into that train and hurry away from here as fast as it would go.
And what if somebody missed that train?
That would be very sad indeed, for he would be stuck here. There is no other transportation to Naples.
None at all?
None at all.
Oh, boy. You said the magic words, stranger.
What is that, monsieur?
The Pompeii Theater, my boy. It seated 5,000 people at a time. And look over here. This was a lunch counter where people could buy something to eat on the way to the theater.
Which reminds me, I'm very hungry.
But here is what I must discuss with you, Phileas. The bakery we are starting to dig out. Down inside of the oven, there are some very strange objects. I need your opinion.
Delighted.
But how shall we get down there?
The workmen will lower us. Here we go.
Down inside a nice deep hole. That ought to do jolly good. Now all I need is a few noisemakers. Beautiful, Mr. Fix. We'll use these just like they were drums. You mean you're going to make a noise like the volcano, Mr. Fix? You betcha. I'll make like a volcano, and everybody will run away on the train, and that will leave Fogg stuck down in the hole. Beautiful, Mr. Fix.
You see, Phileas, here they are. Now, what do you make of them?
There seems to be some writing on it, stamped into the surface. It says, Siligo Grani.
What does it mean?
Vesuvius! Vesuvius! It's erupting!
Oh, no, no, senor. It was just a short rumble. It has stopped now. It means nothing.
The volcano! It's erupting!
Crazy tourist. I can't hear a thing. The noise has stopped.
Let's face it, Mr. Fix, you can't beat the drums and excite the people.
All right, I'll get out.
Siligograni means wheat flour. This is actually a loaf of bread I'm holding, a loaf of bread baked almost 2,000 years ago.
Amazing! What an incredible discovery.
Now, friend, how'd you like to earn a lira?
Oh, see.
All you have to do is beat on these tubs till I tell you to stop. Got that? Until I tell you to stop. Understand?
See.
All right, mate, start beating. Run for the train! Get out of here! Vesuvius is erupting! Volcano! Run for the train! Hurry, man, hurry! Forget that elevator and run for your life! The volcano is coming! Run!
It is time, monsieur. We must go now if we are to make a boat in Naples.
You've told me all I needed to know, Phileas, and I'm very grateful. All right, Giuseppe. Pull us up.
There's no Giuseppe up here, mate.
We can't hear you. Pull us up.
I said there's no... Oh, never mind. I'll get you within good talking distance, mate.
Look, Monsieur Fogg. Fixed rigs.
Right you are, matey. Fixed tricks all the way. You haven't got a chance in the world of making that boat in Naples.
What have you done, Fix?
Oh, just a trifle. Made all these folks up here think that man I've got playing the drums is really a volcano. So they're ready to take off on the train, which means there's no one to pull you out of the hole, and there won't be a train to get you to Naples.
Volcano!
Good job, mate. Real good job you did for me beating those drums. Do you hear that train pulling away? It means you won't do yourself a bit of good getting out of that hole, because the train to Naples is gone.
Yes. And so has that man you paid to beat the drums.
So what?
So who is beating the drums now?
Drums? Who is... Volcano! Mount Vesuvius! It's erupting!
Fainted from fear, it seems.
And so will we, monsieur. Now we are doomed. The mountain is erupting, and we are in a hole.
On my shoulders, Passepartout. I'll boost you up, and you catch the rope that pulls the elevator.
But I cannot reach the rope, monsieur. We are lost.
Now call Toto, and have him climb on your head. And he can reach the rope for the elevator.
Toto, come, little good monkey. Catch the rope for Passepartout. Ah, come, little Toto. See, he's doing it. No, he has missed.
Let him try again. Come, Toto.
Yes, little Toto, the rope. Ah, he has done it. He is the cleverest monkey in the world.
Now, pull up the elevator.
But what good is it to be up here, monsieur? We are doomed.
Come, Passepartout. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
Mountain out of a molehill. Is that not a mountain? Is it not a mountain which is erupting? And the train is gone. And we will never get back to Naples and never get our boat and never get around the world in 80 days.
The bag, Passepartout.
What?
The bag. Give us the 3 pairs of roller skates.
Roller skates?
Of course.
What a fine idea. The paved streets of Pompeii will be perfect for roller skating. We should make it to Naples in no time.
Goodbye, Monsieur Fixtrick.
No, lad. Use this cart and help me lift him in. We wouldn't want to leave him here. There now. Let's go.
somebody who really knows how to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Good show, Passepartout.
Around the world in 80 days. Passepartout, so Fogg may marry BeeLinda Mace. Passepartout, Fogg may fail because of fix, unless Fogg nixes tricks. Around the world with Passepartout. Around the world in 80 days, so Fogg may marry BeeLinda Mace. Around the world with